Hey everybody, it is Mr. Webb, and here's another science video that you guys have been waiting on about snakes. Illinois has 39 different species of snakes. Luckily, only 4 of them are poisonous. There's a timber rattlesnake, there's the northern cottonmouth, eastern copperhead, and the eastern massasauga. What do snakes eat? There's a lot of different types of snakes, so they eat some different things depending on where they live, but a lot of them eat smaller mammals like mice, squirrels, chipmunks, and a lot of smaller things that they can get in their mouth. After a snake eats, it actually goes and finds a safe place to hide, and it will hide until it actually fully digests its prey. Snakes do have predators, mostly when they're younger and smaller. Foxes, coyotes, hawks, skunks, and actually other snakes like king snakes eat other types of snakes. Snakes are mostly active during the day because of the warmth and because they're cold-blooded, but in the summer when it's warm enough they can become nocturnal, which means that they are out at night. Since they're cold-blooded, they hibernate during the winter months. That's why you don't see snakes in the winter, because they're in the ground or in a hole somewhere and they're hibernating for the winter. When snakes' bodies grow, their skin does not. So they have to shed their skin to continue to grow. When they're about to shed their skin, they produce a milky blue fluid that flows in between the skin that helps the skin separate. When they develop this fluid, it actually causes their eyes to look blue because of the clear scales around their eyes. After a couple days of this, they actually start to rub their head on something rough, and it loosens the skin, and then they can crawl out of it. Snakes shed their skin 2 to 4 times a year, and it depends on what they eat and how much they eat. Snakes have a movable jaw, so when they attack their prey and they bite, it actually expands so they can swallow the prey whole. And in their mouth, they actually have teeth that are facing the rear of the mouth that helps trap the prey so that it can't escape while it's getting eaten. Here's a cool fact for you. Snakes have a forked tongue. So I got a video of a garter snake, and you can see its tongue here in a minute. I'll show you. And its eyes look a little milky, so it may be about to shed its skin. But they use their tongue as a sense of smell. So when they flick their tongue, they're actually tasting the air, and they take the air particles and they put it in their Jacobson organ in the roof of their mouth, and it lets them know if it's prey, a mate, or if it's an enemy. So it's pretty cool. They use their tongue to smell. A cool YouTube video to check out is Illinois Snakes by IDNR Education on YouTube. So check that out. And it kind of gives you an idea about snakes in general and snakes in Illinois. A couple websites to check out is whatsnakeisthat.com, as you see on the screen below, and also wildlifeillinois.org, and they have a link on their website that you click on that gives you all kinds of information. It's called Wild About Snakes, so go check those out. So sadly, in Illinois there are 11 species that are either state endangered or state threatened, which means that in your lifetime they could possibly not be here anymore. So just because you can see a snake doesn't mean go kill it, because actually the 4 types of poisonous snakes that we have are not really mean towards humans. Most people get bit by either stepping on them or making them angry or because they're scared. So don't kill a snake just because you see it, because they're not necessarily bad. Especially it could be mice control. So if you have a lot of mice around, snake's not necessarily a bad thing. I hope you enjoyed this video on snakes. I am no snake expert, but check out those websites if you want to learn a lot more than what I just showed you guys today. It was just kind of a general idea about snakes in Illinois, but there's a lot of information. Here's a cool picture of a rattlesnake that I saw last year. And then at the end, I'm going to show you some videos of some snakes that I got this spring out in the woods and in my yard, and also a couple of videos that were sent to me by my cousin and a friend of mine. So check them out. I don't want to tell you what type of snake is in each video, because you can use those websites to figure it out yourself. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.